Hey everybody, Thomas here. Kind of an interesting video. I was editing a video here in my truck and realized I don't have a really good intro to this video. So please bear with me. I'm trying to hodgepodge a couple videos together to make this work. The theme of this video though is we tested a blade. It's a new material. While testing, we hit nails. We hit about 4 nails, I believe. I'll put some little clippets, when we were cutting with it, after we hit the nails, kind of what the cut quality was looking like. Then we're going to head down to Mississippi, go see a special guest, Mr. Robert. We're going to do the setting and sharpening of the blade down there. And that right there is really what we're going to focus a lot on this video. It's going to be the setting and sharpening of a blade that has already been damaged. And then we're going to get that blade back to here in Tennessee, and we're going to test that blade and run it. I've got a buddy up here right now. We're working on my tractor. My hydraulics are down hard. We're fixing that today. Got all the parts and pieces. I don't think we'll do a video on that because no one really watches my channel for that. But excited to get this video out, talking about this new blade, how it sharpens up, how it sets, and how it performs after it's hit some nails. Also, I've been kind of quiet here recently with all the stuff going on. We are heading back down to Mississippi. My next job will be back down in Mississippi. I'll be in charge of one of the shipyards down there, so very excited about that. And we recently just closed on our house down there. So we will be living about 14 minutes away from Mr. Robert again. So you're gonna see a lot of videos of Mr. Robert, myself, and I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. So you're really gonna wanna watch the channel starting this summer, this fall time. Mr. Robert bought an old circle saw mill, and we are putting that thing together. He bought a mill, I'm talking out in the middle of nowhere in the sticks of Mississippi. They got torches out there. They cut that mill to pieces. They have then transported that mill to his farm in Mississippi, and now we are going to put it together. So that's going to be fun this summer, this fall. We run some circle saw videos and stuff here in the future. All right, let's get back to the video. Please bear with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch up with you. Thanks. Folks, I am not gonna lie, I really like this blade. And if you see on this side right here that's facing the camera, there's some kind of metal in there. I've got to be mindful of that, but I will say I've already hit it with the blade, and then you can see it got kind of like gnarly on this section right here. I'm not gonna lie, it's cleaned up. I heard something, but I didn't see anything. Okay, I wanted to show you from this angle just to see the sawdust stream that's coming off this. Now note, yes, we have hit some nails, but other than that, this blade is still pushing its way through. I'm gonna do All right, folks, we are now down in Mississippi, and here are the blades. The blade out here on the end, this is the new blade. The blade in the middle, this is the blade when I was cutting, had hit the 4 nails and stuff like that. And the blade here on the far left side is the one my dad's been running, and he's cut up 6 hardwood logs with this. That includes a 30-inch white oak, some black walnut, and some other stuff. And if you look, I'll give a little look right here. So you can see that's on my right side here. That's a standard blade you'd see. And you can see there's some definite difference in color. So the material on this is definitely a different blade. And looky here, the man, the myth, the legend. I'll be danged.
Already.
So, yep, we've been cutting. We're going to check these blades out. We're going to see what Mr. Robert can tell us about them. All right. Sorry, I cut him off there. Yes, we just unrolled this. The set, I don't know. Let's check what the set is. I'm assuming it would be around 22 thousandths or so.
Let's check it and see what the set is.
And this is the new blade. So that one hasn't been, run through the machine or any logs and stuff like that. These ones have. I'm anxious to see after 6 logs of hardwood what that's actually going to do. And also Howard just showed up too.
I tell you what, that's the first thing let's do. Let's zero this machine. That won't take but a second.
Okay. So yeah, this is a kind of a 2-part video. We have cut with this blade. Well, the blade's over there.
We've got to put a blank in here. And,
clean any of those?
No, those are good.
Just the ones out of that box?
Yeah. So Robert's going to zero the machine out. What are you zeroing it with?
just a blank. Oh, yeah.
So what you're looking for is no movement on the dial indicators?
That's right on 0. And I moved that about 1/4 of a thousandth.
Okay. That's a little bit if you didn't know that.
So we're 0.
Okay.
Alright. So we know we're 0 to begin with.
So this is using
I've been zero all my life.
this is using the machine to actually do this. You could also do this as a hand dial indicator, but we're going to use the machine here because Robert's a machinist.
Yeah. Yeah, I like machines.
Is it?
It's all about 20 thousandths or so.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's 20.
It looks
I'm
pretty
showing
consistent.
19. Let's run a few teeth and see what it does. 20. I'd say that they're set at 20 thousandths.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a brand new blade, right out of the box, ready to saw. 20 thousandths.
And they are consistent, looks like, so far. Okay. So 20 thousandths is what we're showing. Now let's throw on.
Roll this one back up, Howard. Here, I'll roll it.
Same.
Here, I'll roll it. Watch out, girls.
It's a thick blade.
Watch out, girls.
But Mr. Howard can still roll it, or Mr. Robert can still roll it, even without gloves on.
Yeah, brand new sharp blade.
I need to sharpen out.
No,
that's
that
brand
one's
new.
good.
All right, now this one.
That's the one my dad has run through 6 logs. I'm anxious to see what set has come out of this blade. This blade, we're also going to check the thickness of this blade too. Do you have?
Where's yours in your pocket?
In my pocket. I got my britches on, don't I? There's my knife.
You know where mine is? It's at the drawer at my house. It's absolutely useless to me right now.
That's an old South Mississippi redneck thing.
Yep. Gotta have your knife on you.
You gotta have your knife in your pocket.
I'll tell you what though, you'll be proud of my son. Tommy never goes anywhere without his knife on him. But his daddy don't do too well with that.
I don't carry one either. I have it where it's needed.
Mm-hmm. So again, 6 logs. The first couple logs were white oak. Then there's a couple black walnut. You look for the weld.
Thomas, it's pretty clean. Let's see.
It's a clean blade.
It don't really need cleaning.
Yeah.
So here's the weld joint.
Not much of a nipple.
Right here.
Would that nipple
No.
catch?
Yeah, we're gonna take it out of there.
Okay. So he marks the weld joint because that's where your left, right, center could be off.
Got a little bit of a tip right there where it's welded together. We always clean those up.
Yep.
And then I'm going to inspect it. It's not rusty or anything. Doesn't have any pitch buildup on it. No wood, nothing in the gullets.
For having 6 logs, it's pretty good condition. And my dad wasn't being gentle with it. I told him run it hard.
All right.
And the only reason we changed it out is because on the 6th log, it did do a little bit of a dip. It wasn't much, but anytime we get a blade that'll dip on us or dive.
All right, so this blade here, we got
We'll change it
left,
out.
right, straight, left, right, straight, left, right, straight, left, right, straight, left, right, straight. So
Good.
we circumcised all the way around the blade. It's in sequential order. I call it circumcised.
He's from South Mississippi.
South Mississippi, it's circumcised.
All right, so we know the machine is zeroed already. That's
Now the
good.
machine is zero, so we're going to go right here. We're got the blade in there in the proper height, the teeth the proper height to push. Put this in, so we're going to see what it's going to do. So we're at
Look, 19-ish.
about a little over 18, about
Okay.
18 and 18. Both of them are about the same. So we're going to bring it back out to 20.
Okay, so that's 6 logs worth, and we only lost 2 thousandths on the teeth there, so I'm happy with that. Yep. So there, you can see that blade or that dial indicator there. See how it kind of comes back to 20 thousandths? That's good. That means we're going a little bit past it. We're probably going close to 40 thousandths. And then whenever it checks it the next time, you see it goes to 20 thousandths. Do it on both sides. That's pretty good.
I love this machine.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit nicer than the hand crank I got. I've got the same machine, but
You got the 200 instead of the 250.
yeah, it didn't
The
work.
only difference in the 200
It's $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, there's $1,000 difference. And this one has a motor and the other one has a hand crank.
So right here on mine, that's the hand crank.
Well, I have the crank for this one right up there on the wall.
Did you swap this over?
Well, whenever it comes with this hand crank on it.
Yep.
It comes with this hand crank right here. So what you do is you got this motor and you put the motor over here and you take the hand crank off, and there's a little cap that goes over this shaft right
Yep.
here. So this shaft is turning right now.
But then you add it, so the motor, and then you get this too. So you get
Yeah.
more than just the motor.
Oh,
you
yeah.
you get the motor and you get the little. You could put a magnet on there and it would.
Well, this is actually a counter.
Okay.
It's a counter. This one doesn't work. I have actually. All right, this blade is hitting right on 20 thousandths all the way around,
All right.
and it's done.
Okay. So we know that this blade's good now for my dad for the set.
Well, Thomas, let me set the other one, and then Thomas will probably want to go out there and film.
Here I am thinking he's gonna roll the blade
Where's the blade at?
right there next to Howard. And this time he's gonna put on his gloves, which is good.
I thought my nose is bleeding, but it's not.
You better.
I'm gonna clean this one, Howard.
You think that one needs to be clean?
Huh?
You think that one needs to be clean?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
It's got that pitch built up in it. I just saw it somewhere.
Well, it's on the teeth. I see.
Well, this is the one that I hit 4 nails
Down
with.
here.
Yeah, let me have it.
He gonna clean that right quick.
Okay, so we don't know the set on this one yet. How we're gonna clean this one up. Again,
I use these 2 little clamps. This spring deal right here holds tension against your blade. This big spring in here, whenever it closes, it pushes on the blade. This holds tension against the blade in the opposite direction. And for a brief second, if you'll notice right here, I'm going to turn it on. You'll notice that it hesitates for a second, and that's how you can read it on a dial indicator to see what your set is.
Yep. So what do you do with the little spring clamps in your hand?
What I do is I take this right here, and I put this one over here, and holds that back.
Oh,
It keeps this gap open. See,
Okay.
and now I can put this right in there real easy.
So what he's doing is literally he's just holding this piece back right here, so he doesn't have to do that.
If that clamp wasn't on there, you'd have to kind of fight that just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And after you do it a while, you can get to where you can do it pretty good. I like the clamps on there. Just I'm old. It helps me. I have to get every advantage that I can.
Yes, sir.
When you get old, your teeth fall out, your hair falls out.
Your sometimers become most of the timers.
Some timers become most of the timers. Parts quit working.
Yep.
We're going no further. We'll leave that there. Let me run that down right there.
All right, and also, I don't think I've said this a little bit and everything, but we're coming back down here to Mississippi this summer, so very excited about that. In fact, we have found a house back in our town of Lucedale, Mississippi.
Yep.
And I cannot wait. It's going to be, we're about the same distance away from Mr.Robert and everything, so about 15-ish minutes away.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shorter drive for me. Oh, you're bleeding. Blood still works. Heart still works. But anyways, we're getting back down here this summer. I will bring my sawmill down here, and I'm going to bring our sharper and setter, and I'm going to have Tommy apprentice under Mr. Robert and Mr. Howard and see if we can make them smart on how to sharpen and set a blade.
We might can make something out of one of them O'Briens.
We'll take good care of him, for sure.
But once we do that, I mean, he's going to sharpen and set my blades. But up in Tennessee, he'll be able to do this for our local area.
All right, Thomas, if you look, this is the blade that you say your dad cut 6 logs
No,
with?
the one we did previously. This is the one that I hit the 4 nails with.
All right, well, we're right on 20, just a 20 and a half. About the same thing here.
So it really didn't take the set out
So what we're
on
gonna,
that tooth.
No. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this to 21.
Okay. Yep. So you can see it stopped in just a little bit north of 20 there.
That's on 21,000.
Yep.
So what's this one?
Yep.
But we know we hit something.
Correct.
So we're gonna set this dude.
And I will say this, I've looked this blade over. There are no rolled teeth or anything, so I'm pretty impressed at the material. And I'm just waiting to see if I see a crazy tooth in there. So again, we hit nails with this blade. And I didn't hit just one, I hit 4 nails. And typically if you hit a nail with the blade, you're gonna see something crazy, but I haven't seen anything crazy yet. This is a pretty quick machine too.
My mascot.
What's that?
My mascot.
Oh yeah,
My
doggy.
pal. I mean, it's hitting right on all the way.
It is. I haven't seen a crazy tooth yet. No snaggletooths.
And these are 10-30, 10-degree hook angle, 30-degree back angle blades.
7/8 spacing.
7/8 spacing.
We do need to check the thickness.
And mystery metal.
Mystery metal. I am testing this for a company. I'm not going to say anything about the company yet or the blade. This is just, we are literally just testing this out to see something on the market and something new.
All right, so we just passed the weld joint.
Yep.
It's circumcised, so all the teeth are falling right in. So we've been all the way around it. So we know the blade is set. You want me to do that?
I want you to see what it is. Can you tell the thickness of the blade with that?
No.
No. Yeah.
Not with this.
Well,
But I can tell the thickness of the blade.
There we go. There is a way to do it with a dial indicator, but it's a pain, and I'm trying to think. I've done it before.
Yeah, it's the wrong kind of dial indicator.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're zeroed here.
Okay. Because I don't know if this is 42 thousandths or 45 thousandths. It looks like 45 thousandths. Okay, so 45 thousandths thickness on the blade. Whenever we were putting this on my sawmill, I could definitely tell that the material seemed stiffer to work with. I'll say that. But I was impressed with the flow of sawdust off it, the speed of which we were cutting, the fact that I hit nails and did not roll anything. Yeah, I gave that to you a while back.
Thomas, my friend, gave me this. I hate it.
Dang, you meanie.
I hate it.
Why?
Because this machine here shows 20, we show 21, 21. 21 that way, 21 this way.
You're going to show something different on that.
Doesn't work.
All right, let's see. So we're going to zero this.
I've used it before. It worked for me.
Hold that.
So what we're doing is we're zeroing it.
It's
right zero.
It's right on zero.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guarantee you, one side of these teeth are going to be 20, 21. The other side's going to be 4 thousandths different. All right, so we're going to come right here.
Right at 20 thousandths.
Right at 20. Let's check a couple.
Mm-hmm. Now we're checking one direction. Yep, just a hair under 20, not much. 20 thousandths. Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to check this way. Now this ain't going to make a liar out of me. It does.
Pretty dang close to 20 thousandths.
Yeah, if it works.
19.
It's
18.
Okay, so it is reading a little bit less. $18-ish. It's close.
Let me tell you guys out there about this thing right here. This is strictly Robert's opinion. Throw that thing in the garbage.
Oh, jeez, you're so mean.
Throw that thing in the garbage.
I will say I'm impressed on your machine here because you can check both sides at once.
I have a turn around there, Thomas, and film that.
What's that?
I have a dual tooth cat claw
Oh yeah.
setter right there on the floor. It has dial indicators on it just like this right here. I have a friend, I don't call his name, but I have a friend who came down here and I gave him lessons on that machine. On that very machine. He went over here to Alabama, he bought one of those, and he bought the cat claw sharpener.
Mm-hmm. Both good machines.
Both Cook make good equipment. I won't say anything bad about Cook's equipment. However, on that machine right there, with that if you set your teeth, if you zero those indicators and you set your teeth 20/20 with that handheld thing, you're gonna get 20/15, 20, maybe 18. One side is always gonna be left. I have a friend who threw that in the, he didn't throw it away. He set that under a shelf for 3 years and didn't use it. However, what he did don't make sense. He went to another company, and I won't call the company, and he bought a dual tooth setter with no dial indicators on it. So now what he does is he sets 3 or 4 teeth, gets them to where he wants it, and then just sets it and never checks the rest of them. So he don't know what the rest of them is. I have another friend that bought that machine from him, and he used it for a long time, and now he's running one of these. So you can either drive a Volkswagen or you can drive a Cadillac. And I'm not saying this is.
I'd rather drive a Honda.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this is the best machine out on the market. But for the money, this is a very good machine.
I'm impressed with it. I mean, watching you use it makes me want to learn how to use mine better. But I'm going to have Tommy learn.
And by the way, we've got you 12 or 14 blades already set and sharp.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I dropped them off. A few blades.
Yeah.
Maybe about
probably
about 100 or so in there.
Yeah, there's a bunch out there, but he told me his dad only had a few blades left, so Howard and I got out
I
here.
just sharpened, 14 in 30 minutes earlier?
Yeah. It's 12 or 14 we did for him. All right, well, we can go out there now. We have these 2 blades set, cleaned, inspected, set, and now we're going to go sharpen them.
Awesome. All right, so we're out here to the machine now, and if you notice, 1, 2, 3. They have 3 of these sharpeners, and I tell you what, Howard's the master at this now. Robert just yells. He don't yell. Robert don't yell. So we were just talking about this. Machines, yes, they each are unique in their own sense. The machine setup, the wheels, the rocks, whatever.
I'm going to check it out real quick. Make sure I'm hitting good.
Yep.
looks
I'm getting the entire profile.
Yep, it's sharp. Definitely sharp. Now, when I run my machine, I messed up the other day. I slightly had my tray out. Boy, I got a pile of oil on the backside. I'm like, son of a gun.
Set down. This is our original machine that we purchased back in, I want to say it was the end of January or the 1st of February of 2021. And we purchased that one a month later, the black one.
Yep.
And I've been running both machines simultaneously for the last 4.5 years, 5 years, and they've been great. We've had to replace a few small things. We've actually had to replace the motor in this one and that one. But
Well, we did replace the motor in that one, but it wasn't the motor.
yeah,
The motor was
but this
good.
one was the motor. We replaced the motor in this one.
This one did have, the motor went bad, I replaced it.
This
So-
one was
so here's the
actually
question.
under warranty when we did this one.
About how many blades you think you sharpened before you replaced that motor?
I don't know, but I've sharpened. Let me give you an estimate about how many blades I've sharpened. Well, we've been doing this steadily for 5 years, and we average 4,000 plus every year.
That is impressive.
Some years we might have done 3,500, but a lot of those, that don't count the blades that. We count our blades by how many zip ties
Correct,
we
you
put on
buy.
a blade after we sharpen it.
Yep.
We do a lot of blades that we don't put zip ties on.
Mm-hmm.
We roll them up.
And
And
that pretzel could figure it out.
That calls it pretzel, but when you order blades, they come in a flat box, and they're
Yep.
rolled up.
So, once y'all switched over to this, from the cat claw sharper to this one, there ain't no looking back.
I got the old cat claw sharpener sitting over there.
That's the old
That's
one.
the old one. I got this.
The Indians made that one.
Yeah, the Indians made that. Got that one in late '96 or early '97, and it was used. I bought it used.
Yeah.
Then I have replaced the motor on it, and I replaced the drive motor on it, but it's the same RPM and same horsepower. And it's still a good machine. In fact, I cranked it up the other day and run it for a while.
But I mean, great machines though. Y'all, this is y'all's little business here on the side and everything. That's fantastic. And I'm excited about when we get down here. Tommy's gonna come over here and apprentice with y'all and everything, and then we'll be able to do the same up in Tennessee, much smaller scale, but we'll be able to do something.
This machine here is still a good machine. What's wrong with this machine is right here, and I have it. They call it the motherboard. We thought it was this module. I replaced it. In fact, I bought this. I talked to the people at Woodmiser, and they said, well, it could be either one of these two modules. There's one little fuse right there, not the fuse. Or it could be what they call the motherboard. So I bought the two modules and the motherboard. I replaced this. Well, it ran for a while. And then it started doing it again. So we wiggle it a little bit, wiggle this little rear stat over here a little bit, and then it'll run for several blades, then it'd quit. It got to be aggravating. So I'm thinking it's going to be this motherboard. I have it in that cabinet over there, so I'm going to replace the cabinet. The module is good. I believe it's in the board. So it'll run for 2 or 3 blades, and then it'll just stop.
Yep.
Run and stop. But it's still a good machine. I love it.
And it didn't start doing that till kind of recently, right?
That's right, just recently.
Yep. All right.
But everything else is great on it. And this is the same motor that's on that setter in there.
I'm going to swap that over.
Hey, the motor on this machine that we've had this machine for
A year.
well, I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, a year. So we've lost our warranty, and we just now set it up, and it runs great, and it's quieter to me than the than this machine. Actually, I think that one is
That's funny. The capacitor on that side's on the front. The capacitor on this one's on the back.
A little
And it's a
bit.
bigger
that one
capacitor.
is last year's model. We got this one as a wasn't a brand new machine. It was kind of like a
Dent and scratch special.
bad nose.
It was a brand new machine, never had been sold. And what they did is they updated this motherboard in here. And I'm not sure if they did anything different here. I noticed this drive motor here is a lot smaller than
Yes,
that
it
one.
is. Yep.
But this capacitor
Much larger.
is on the back side instead of the front side, and it's a lot bigger than that one. So,
You want to this blade here is good and sharp. I'm fixing to put another one on.
Okay.
So if you wanted to look at it, I mean it's
Oh, yeah.
good and sharp.
Again, what you're looking for is you don't want to see anything in the gullet and everything. And that's stupid sharp. That's cut you bad sharp.
And look, don't discount. There's a lot of blades that I sharpen that are, may have a different profile, but it might not clean the gullet out perfectly. But when I sharpen that blade, even though that blade is ready to cut and will cut very well.
Yep.
even though it didn't quite clean up.
Even though the
Yeah.
gullet isn't completely.
The important thing is you want to get that front tooth face, the back face, and then really hitting the gullet. That's to deadhead any micro fissures that are in there. If your blade hasn't been run that hard, you're not really going to get that.
Hey, for instance, I sharpen blades for a guy over in Louisiana. He has probably 4,000 to 5,000 blades in his shop that he had bought for years and years because he'd never had them sharpened. So when we started sharpening blades for him, we do 50 at a time. I sharpen 50, he brings us 50 more, and we've been doing this for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of blades.
We've sharpened probably, I don't know, over 1,000 blades.
Yeah.
And none of his blades come from Southeastern Metals up there. They're 1030 bands, but the profile is totally different than a Woodmiser blade or anything else. and that 1030 wheel will not clean out that gullet at the bottom of the face of that
Yep.
tube. And he has never complained about not one blade.
Yeah. You're also saving them money on buying brand new blades.
Oh yeah.
This
Matter of fact,
Go take a look over here.
blades right here.
Yep.
Those are his blades.
Yeah, those are ready to go. We finished those. That's 50 blades there.
I mean, you could see there's just a smidge in the gullet that's not hit there, but for the most part, you've hit like 95% or more. And it's not, no, there's just a smidge.
And those have probably been sharpened before, so that might be the second or third sharpening on those blades.
And I tell you, folks, if you need blades sharpened, if you're down here in southern Mississippi, you won't find a sharper blade than what these two gentlemen here can do. Robert gets people all the time wanting to sharpen blades for him, and I will say it's best if you live close or can drive them to him.
As I have said in the past, there was two things sharper than that blade. That's a mother-in-law's tongue and a fart. A fart will go through your britches and won't never cut a thread, and that's pretty sharp.
That's pretty dang sharp. But yeah, these are they are sharp. I don't know what y'all do. I mean, I can sharpen a blade. Y'all just feel sharper.
It ain't our first rodeo.
This is true. Because you told me, I mean, after you sharpen about 800 blades or so, you might get good.
You get used to it after you sharpen that many. Well, this guy here has just got all the rotation with us. He just picked up 30. What is this, 40? How many did you say, 46?
He brought 41 today.
That's
just
41
for-
blades. He picked up
that's
30
half of it.
something and he brought us 41 more.
That's a little blade.
Yeah,
That's on an LT50, but those are 158 inch and those are 739 and a half. They're 55,000 stick, and
Yep.
739 and a
Oh,
half.
yeah. Yeah, 55,000 blade. That's a thick blade
That's a
right
thick
there.
blade.
And that's 739. We were just talking about that. People are liking them.
And he's running that on 19-inch wheels.
I've run them. I've run 55,000 blades on 19-inch wheels. You can do it, but I just think you need to be running 22 inches or better.
You need a bigger wheel. They're recommending for bigger wheels. Chester, get out.
22 or bigger is what the recommendation
Yep.
is.
He runs them on 19-inch, but his philosophy is, he says, I can cut truer, straighter lumber and more lumber before the blade breaks. He said he likes the blades that much.
All right. Well. All right, folks. Well, I want to thank these gentlemen so much. They've got these sharpened up for us. We're going to get these blades back to Tennessee. I'll be back there tomorrow.
And that's what you brought.
Almost done with your second one.
Yep. So we'll get these back to Tennessee, and I will probably even do a cut or two whenever I get back. I got some black walnut. I got to cut up 1 or 2 logs with that and everything, and then we'll conclude that video. So, again, thank you very much for watching the channel. We are back in action. We're nearly done with the house in Tennessee, just in time to move back down to Mississippi. That's the story of my life.
Glad to get him back.
Yep.
Glad you're back, bro.
But yeah, very excited to be down here working in the shipyard life again. And then the house we're getting, it's awesome. Not too far down the road. I've got a good drive to work. We will be setting up the sawmill later on this year down here, so very excited. All right, we'll see you around. Thank you.